Hey, what's up guys? Welcome to Hominid. This is a channel about optimizing human potential. Today we're going to be talking about speed reading people, so don't forget to leave a like, subscribe, and let's jump into it. Okay, so how to read people. So why would you want to read people? Well, we want to read people to better understand the people who are around us. Knowing someone's personality can lead to less conflict and misunderstandings. It can lead to better communication. It can lead to increased productivity, effective persuasion. So these are all good things. The Myers-Briggs type indicator. So I've talked about this before. The Myers-Briggs type indicator is a useful and accurate model for personality. If you haven't figured out what your Myers-Briggs type is, I recommend Googling Myers-Briggs test. You can take it and figure out what that is. It's really, really cool and important and helpful. So there's 16 types made up of combinations of 4 letters. So in total, for each slot of 4 letters, there's 2 different letters it could be. So in total, you need to memorize 8 different letters. Not that hard. So the first one being I versus E. This stands for introverted versus extroverted. This is the first letter in the MBTI model. And introverted basically means your source of energy is internal and you recharge by being alone, versus extroverted, which means your source of energy is external and you recharge by being around others. And throw out your notions of introverts being shy and extroverts being outgoing, because that's not always the case, and this can really mislead you when you're typing people. The next one is N versus S. So N stands for intuition and S stands for sensing. This one throws people off because intuition sounds like, like that feeling you get, and that's not what it means. It's intuition means being future oriented and focused on the larger picture, whereas sensing means being past oriented and focused on smaller details. You can get an idea of this by looking at what topics they gravitate to. Do they gravitate towards talking about the future? Do they gravitate towards talking about the past? That's a good indicator. So T versus F. T stands for thinking and F stands for feeling. Thinking means that they make decisions based on logical reasoning, whereas feeling means that they make decisions based on how they feel in the moment. This one's pretty easy to tell if they talk a lot about like I feel this or I feel that, or do they talk about like I think this or I think that. That's one indicator. That's not always going to be a very accurate indicator, but it's just a general thing that you can look out for. And also, do they make heat of the moment decisions? Things like that can indicate that it's a feeling person versus a thinking person. So P versus J. Perceiving versus judging. Perceiving means that they like to leave things open-ended, whereas judging means that they like to make final decisions. So you can figure this out by looking at, do they have trouble making decisions like where to eat, what to do? Do they have trouble getting places on time? Are they punctual? If they're punctual, that would mean they're a judging type. And by the way, judging doesn't mean like I'm judging you. Judging just means like making final decisions. So don't get confused on that. So what you want to do is you want to learn each type. You want to start typing people around you. Make sure you get your own type first so you can kind of figure out, basics on what the types mean. And yeah, start typing people around you, comparing them. You're probably going to get a lot of them wrong at first, but you'll get better at it as you compare different people who are the same type. I recommend reading The Art of Speed Reading People by Paul and Barbara Teeger to get an in-depth understanding of each type as well. So other methods, the MBTI does not take into account the health of the person's character or their mental status. It just takes into account their personality type. So if you're looking at what people in your life are maybe negative people you might want to weed out, there's other tests that are more effective for this, other models like the Hexaco, like the Big Five. So I might make a video in the future about how to read people's character as well. So this is it. So go ahead and leave a like, comment, subscribe. Thanks for watching, guys. I hope this was helpful, and I'm going to be making more videos like this in the future. So yeah, thanks for watching. Adios.